It wasn't long ago when China was poor, but that is a chapter from the past. Hi, welcome to Crazy Facts, and today we are going to talk about China's money game and most importantly, how China is manipulating North Korea into building its nuclear arsenal. So, without any further delay, let's start. Yeah, we all know that once China was poor, which forced them to introduce the wildlife trade. But today, we are not going to talk about that. Instead of that, we are going to talk about how China is planning to be the next superpower overtaking USA. And most importantly, how China is manipulating North Korea into building its own nuclear arsenal, which they could use. All of us know that nowadays countries are divided into three categories. Developed, like that of USA and Germany. Developing, like India, Mexico, and underdeveloping, like Sudan and Ghana. The categories is purely on the basis of money, and for a country to change from underdeveloped to developing and developing to develop, it needs money, a lot of money. And that's where China steps in. To secure a loan from the West or the World Bank, you need to mortgage a lot of property, and in spite of that, there is no security that the loan will be sanctioned. And if the West finds out that the economy of the country is declining, chances are high that you won't get any loan, and the interest rates are comparatively high. But on the other hand, it is pretty easy to get loans from China. Sometimes China even gives loan at a very high risk to countries who are very unlikely to pay it back. China has given loans to many such unstable countries who are very unlikely to pay it back, like Pakistan, Iraq, Somalia, Sri Lanka, and many others. China made a highly modernized post in Karachi, a bridge in Iraq, a port city in Sri Lanka. But giving the loans to such countries is the very first of its ambitious plan. The real game begins when countries fail to pay back the loan. When the countries fail to pay the loan back, the Chinese government comes in with a way to secure the loan amount. China has taken away pieces of land as a process to get the money back from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Laos, Philippines, Mexico, and even USA. Yes, USA too has some part of it leased to China. But even the most shocking picture comes into visual when we try to connect all these dots. China is not reluctantly giving loans to all countries, but to such countries which will help it in its long run. China never had a good relation with India, so owning a port in Sri Lanka and Pakistan will help China maintain a superiority in Indian Ocean and against India, and could be used in a war. USA had been a long enemy of China, so owning a base in Mexico and Cuba might win a war for them. European Union's relation with China wasn't good and worsened after the COVID crisis. So a military base in Portugal and Romania at the very next of the European Union will give China an early advantage. The Indonesia and the Brunei base will give them much advantage over Australia and USA over the South China Sea, and the Iraq is close to the oil reserves of the Middle East, and oil is a must for war. But the dark plans of China doesn't end here. It has many more under its belt. China has much bigger goals for North Korea, and it has bigger plans for them in mind. We all know North Korea's bad relations with every country and how the condition of the country in terms of education is deteriorating day by day. But have you ever wondered where North Korea gets all the materials to assemble such nuclear weapons and maintain such military equipment, and why North Korea never threatens China? Well, the pieces now perfectly fits in like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? China is the one who provides them with ammunition and nuclear missiles. It's China who influences North Korea's foreign relations and manipulates them. China's influence over North Korea has been increasing day by day, and it was earlier this year when the Scotland Yard decoded a phone call between the Chinese president and the North Korean dictator, where they were listened to be discussing about a bio war war. But was it COVID-19 or something else? Is it a new virus which they were planning? But we don't know. But one thing for sure is that China is using North Korea for selfish goals. China wants to use Korea to wage a war against USA and strike in the perfect moment to seize the opportunity to overthrow USA and next India. Presently, no one is safe from China's evil eyes. We need to act upon soon to stop, or else it will be too late. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you are new to this channel, subscribe to us to stay updated to the world. See you next time.